excited. Should we build it? Let's do it. So ever since I was a little kid, I really loved trains at Christmas time. I remember my parents had a table where they had a little train set and a village going around it, and I thought it was really fun. This year in our new home, I thought it'd be fun to do a train set around the Christmas tree. So I picked up this one. This is a Lionel, the Polar Express edition, and it had really good reviews. It was a little bit more on the expensive side, but I wanted something that would hold up and be durable for years to come. If that's even possible with children, we'll see. Not too fast, bud. So I already got the parts taken out, and we're gonna build this baby. Hudson, do you like trains? He does, he just doesn't know it yet.
The Polar Express is one of our favorite Christmas books, and since we have a Polar Express train, we thought it'd be fun to read this before we fire it up for the first time.
Before Desi loses his mind.
Babe, are you ready to fire it up?
Yeah.
Nope, I turned off the volume.
You guys excited?
2, 3.
And it doesn't work. Ring the bells.
Oh my heck, that's pretty legit. And look, it's even got smoke.
What do you guys think? Is that pretty cool?
I think it's pretty
Mimi, do you like it?
Like every time it makes that sound, a little puff of smoke comes out. The smoke smells like a coal fire.
Yeah, there are different scents as well.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This is great.
So, after getting the train set up last night, you decided more is more. So we made the train track bigger. I've been really worried about Desmond getting into the train, but so far I told him the choo-choo's an owie, and he actually run away from it into my arms, so. It's the cutest thing ever. Desmond!
Oh
There's the choo-choo! Fingers crossed we can continue that throughout the Christmas season.
Whoa!
Oh, so cute. Okay, so now that we've got this track the way we want it, now we're trying to decide what we want for the ground covering inside this train track. We know we want it to look like a snowy village. The first thought I had was to do this fur fabric, which would be really nice. But when we got it down there, it got kind of complicated.
Who's got real hair?
There was just too much to work with, and it's not working. So we're gonna go more classic for this one and go with the polyester batting for a snowy look. I think this is gonna work a lot better. So this is a king size thing of batting. It's 10 feet by 10 feet. I was experimenting a little bit with like kind of bunching it up, and it's just getting a little much. So I think I'm just gonna cut a slit in it so that it will nestle around the tree, and then we can kind of bunch it from there.
There we go.
See if this works.
Okay, so we got the blanket of snow down, I think.
I think it's gonna work. It's tough to find the right size because we don't want to like cut it exactly to the shape of the track, because we know next year maybe we'll have a bigger and better track.
It's a little more difficult than we thought as far as maneuvering it, but.
Yes. Once we get the village down and everything, it's gonna look good.
Okay, so now we are gonna put the Christmas village down. We actually got this set, believe it or not, at
Costco-topia.
Costco. And it was a great price, so.
Yeah, we saw this a month ago or so and snagged it because you know how Costco is. The stuff they have there in store, it seems like when they sell out, sometimes they don't get any more.
Okay, so now we're gonna get this little village right here, and we're gonna build it over here.
This is gonna be so fun. I've always wanted a Christmas village.
And I'm getting my wish. Okay, so we finally got it done. The one disadvantage of this little set is that it runs off from batteries. I don't know why we didn't think to look at that, which is probably fine. I mean, they're LEDs, so they probably last a long time, but the real issue is that I don't want to turn these on individually every night.
I know, it's nice though, because we would have had to run cords back to the outlet. So I don't even know if you'd call it a disadvantage. It's just, we thought they were AC powered and they're not.
So we're gonna have to turn off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Daisy, what do you think?
Look, we're gonna hear this. Do you like it?
No.
All right, guys, now I'm going to give you a little tour of this village. You're probably wondering who they are and why they're here. So I thought I'd give you a little bit of the history of this village. So here we go. Okay, just starting at the top, we have this man right here. His name is Johnny. He is actually giving this little girl, Sally, a gift. He got this gift, I believe, from Best Buy. It was a Black Friday deal. I'm sure something special, like a Echo Dot or something. And then we have these children right here. I count there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the quintuplet family. I believe they're called Five to Love. And they're just receiving gifts from none other than Santa Claus himself. And then we have Olaf over here. I'm not sure why he's in the story, but he apparently is. And then you have this horse right here. This is, well, forget the horse. We actually have Roger. Roger is actually an inmate. He broke out of prison 3 months ago. Some say that these 2 children were part of the heist. We're not sure yet, but hopefully we'll get answers on that on Channel 5 News. Over here we have what appears to be a well of these 2 children. The dog's name is Lassie, and he was just letting them know that Alex was stuck in the well. Ronnie is a photographer. He's actually not very good. He's got terrible reviews on Yelp. His family isn't aware of it yet. I'm sure they'll find out. And then you have the Wilson family brothers. They are making a snowball. Some say this town was actually eventually covered by the snowball. It did actually eventually go missing on a map. This is one theory why. And then over here we have the Swansons. Phyllis, their child, actually got stuck in the tree. As you can see, they're just trying to pull him out. Over here we have Stephen and John. Stephen is actually the father. He has that same disease as Benjamin Button. Then over here we have a man pushing a cart. There's really nothing more to see there. And then we have, his name is Sean. He's actually a fruit man, a fruit delivery man. He's been in the town, they say, for years delivering fruit. I'm sure it's pretty hard in this time of year, but nonetheless, aren't you glad I introduced you to him? Okay, then last but not least, we have these families in this village. We actually don't know what their names are because they have actually never come out of this village. Maybe hopefully one day when the LEDs burn out, they will be forced to come out and we can get to know them a little better. And then we have Toby over here. He's making popcorn.
Get your popcorn here.
He also broke out of prison recently and is just doing his community service to earn his stay in the community. Otherwise, he'll end up on the other side of the tracks.
Get your popcorn here.
Or possibly tied to the tracks.
Get your popcorn here.
Just a quick history of the architecture here. These 3 buildings were all built in the same year. In fact, they're made by the same company in China. And then you have this gazebo right here in the middle of the town with these annoying changing light colors for all to enjoy. And just quickly, just to give you the name of the town. Actually, let me ask my kids what the name of the town is. Like, I can't remember. Hudson, what's the name of this village?
Christmassy land.
Christmassy Land. That's the name of the village. It's Mama and Desi.
Does it?
Yeah, Desi.
Mommy.
Yeah.
Mama.
And this is apparently a dog.
Dada.
So I had it all wrong. The whole story was wrong.
Are you driving that train? Oh my goodness, look at that smoke coming out of it.
Whoa. Pretty cool. Not too fast, bud.
All right, so I am just about to make dinner over here. It's gonna be delicious. Leave a nice little lipstick mark on you. Hi. My HelloFresh box just came. It's such a relief when it shows up on my doorstep because I know dinner time is just about to get a lot easier and less stressful. This time we got this Korean beef dish, Parmesan chicken, and this pork burger. This is what I'm gonna make tonight. So when it comes to cooking, I'm usually a pretty simple gal. That's what's so nice about HelloFresh is it's super simple. Everything is pre-portioned in the bag, ready to go. Okay, so here's all my ingredients laid out. Time to get cooking. If you're a beginning cook, this is really a great way to get started because it tells you and shows you what to do. So simple. All right, it's all prepped. I've got my potato wedges about to go in the oven and it's onto the burger. One thing that I like about HelloFresh is that it really helps you break out of your cooking rut. Every week they have more than 20 seasonal chef curated recipes to choose from. All right, that's a wrap. It's always a good experience cooking with HelloFresh. It gets me out of my comfort zone, which I love, and we've never had a meal we didn't like. They're all really delicious. HelloFresh now starts at $5.66 per serving. You guys can get started with 9 free meals. That's $90 off your first month of HelloFresh, including shipping. You guys can go to HelloFresh.com and enter Great Scots 9 to get this deal.
Mommy, can I have another hamburger?
You mean pork burger? Yep. This holiday season, it's been so convenient to have HelloFresh. If you're out of town or you just don't need it for a couple of weeks, you can put it on pause. It's really flexible, and that's one thing that makes it work really well for our family. It sure has been fun to have this Christmas train in Christmas Village. I've got a feeling that we'll be adding on to this and doing more with it in future years. We are having so much fun with our kids this season. Be sure to come and follow us on Instagram to see more of our holiday festivities. See you guys soon.